50 years, beginning in the 17th century, when the very first Indonesians were brought to South Africa by the Dutch colonialists at the time. These early connections laid the foundation for a long-standing relationship between our two countries. Today's visit also deepens that relationship, and particularly because there are so many other linkages that bring us together. I took time to congratulate Indonesia on the commemoration of the 70th anniversary of the historic Bandung Asia-Africa Conference of 1955, where the South African people were represented by two great leaders of our country, Moses Kotane and Molvi Kachalia. I attended the 50th commemoration of the Bandung Conference in 2015, which was a great moment, which brought together many leaders from the non-aligned countries around the world. I am particularly pleased that today we have Indonesia as the latest or newest member of the BRICS family. During our discussions, we affirmed the importance of expanding and broadening bilateral relations on both political and economic fronts from existing bilateral mechanisms. We agreed on the need to increase trade between our two countries as a catalyst for inclusive economic growth. We spoke of the importance of building a more resilient and diversified economies between our two countries for the benefit of the people of both our countries as we face similar geopolitical headwinds. This state visit was preceded by a business forum which provided a platform for South African companies to engage with their Indonesian counterparts. One of the key goals of the business forum was to find meaningful ways for our two countries to develop pathways that will lead to the boosting of economic growth through business-to-business partnerships. We discussed global issues as partners in the organizations such as BRICS, the G20, and the non-aligned movement, amongst others. We affirmed the need to strengthen the multilateral system so as to enhance peaceful resolution of conflict through dialogue. We exchanged views on efforts to end the conflict in Gaza and to secure a just and lasting peace that realizes the aspirations of the Palestinian people for self-determination that should result in a two-state solution, a state of Israel living side by side with the state of Palestine. We are looking forward to hosting President Subianto at the G20 Leaders Summit in Johannesburg next month under the theme Sustainability, Equality and Solidarity. Through our G20 presidency, we have focused on measures that we should all take to create an environment of inclusive growth, reduced inequality and sustainable development, especially in the global south and also on the African continent. We're grateful for the constructive discussions that we have held today, over lunch, may I add, which really made discussions so much easier. And this was also accompanied by wonderful music by musicians who can sing South African songs. So all that created the best atmosphere during which we could have our official talks. We are grateful for the constructive discussions that have taken place. We would be honored to host President Subianto to South Africa on a state visit at a mutually agreed date. He has already indicated that he is willing, prepared, and able to come to South Africa on a state visit. It is clear from our engagements today that we also share a common future of progress and development and for prosperity for all. But more than anything else, would like to thank the people of Indonesia for welcoming us with such open hearts and warm hands. So we really thank you for having us in your presence in your beautiful country. So thank you very much, President.
Excellency